Some bros don't know what it feels like to get chased by a girl, and that is absolutely fine because bro is still getting that bag anyway. Luckily, we can experience these moments through anime. Here are the top 10 romance anime where a girl is obsessed with an unpopular boy that'll leave you jumping into a cozy burrito blanket. First up, My Tiny Senpai. We all had that one senior in high school that was too hot to stare at. However, where our imagination sees is where this young lad's life begins. Now picture this, a workplace romance where our introverted protagonist finds himself smitten by his petite, charming senpai. Takuma is a shy office worker who's dedicated to his work, but is also dedicated to worshipping the floor Shiori walks on. I mean, who wouldn't fall for someone who could practically disappear behind a stack of papers and make you believe you're the best dude at the job even though it's obviously a lie?
Sincere? You lied to me, Phil!
As the episodes unfold, there is sweet romance flying in the air as our boy risks his aura points to muster the courage to confess to Shiori in the middle of rising tension. The office soon becomes a matchmaking room as the main character finds himself stuck in a love triangle with the cool girl from high school, except this time the triangle is a circle and nobody knows what's going on. Next, let's talk about a couple of cuckoos. This series takes the whole switched at birth trope and runs with it like Usain Bolt on a caffeine high. Nagi is not one to be in the spotlight. Bro vibrates with zero vibration, just wants to bag that degree and live a happy life. Erica, on the other hand, is every word in the dictionary that is a synonym with spoiled. The story begins when Nagi finds out he was switched with the girl, Erica, at birth, and guess what? They're now expected to date.
彼氏になりなさいよ。
は？
光栄でしょ？
何言ってんだよ、なるわけねえだ。
You could practically hear the collective groans of anime fans everywhere because what would possibly go wrong with this kind of setup? I'll tell you, everything! Their relationship is hilariously chaotic. It's like a reality show where no one knows how to read the room and the tension's so thick you could cut it with a katana. Imagine your typical rom-com couple, but instead of romantic dates, they're trying to dodge each other's crazy families like Kanye dodging family ties with the Kardashians. No shade. Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie makes it to number 8. I truly believe it's golden cinema when cute characters get together to make cute babies. Shout out to Oshinoko! Not the likes of Naruto and Hinata. No shade to y'all Naruto fans, but please don't come for me in the comments. Moving on to Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie, in this category, they don't have babies yet, but a beautiful dynamic exists between Shikamori and her boyfriend Izumi, where Shikamori is the epitome of cool and capable, though her boyfriend, now let's just say that he has the luck of a Sword Art Online character in the first episode. And you know how that goes. He's one dude who falls into misfortune if he even dares to breathe. Thankfully, all of that comes to an end when Shikamori becomes his girlfriend. She's like a breath of fresh air. This girl could save him from any embarrassing situation, but she's also trying to keep her own cool image intact. Their sword and shield relationship is relatable and sweet. I mean, who doesn't want a partner who can be both a fierce protector and a goofy one? It's like pairing Thor with, I don't know, The Office Michael Scott. Unexpected yet oddly comforting.
安心させられるだろう。
At number 7, the girl I like forgot her glasses. Now this one is a classic case of, oops, I can't see with all my glasses, so I have to use my seatmate as a human lens, which sounds like a plotline ripped straight from a rom-com. Coincidentally, this is a rom-com. We have Ai, a sweet endearing affection and clumsy girl who is an A-lister for forgetting her glasses. Without them, her world looks like a watercolor painting gone wrong, leading to many humorous misunderstandings. And then we have the hopeless romantic who daydreams about Ai longer than he can focus on a single lecture. Kaide is pretty much the guy nobody wants to swing with, but then again, he's just a shy, good-natured boy. Due to the fear of being rejected, he keeps his feelings for Ai in his pockets while helping her navigate her sad, blurry life.
その分厚いレンズ越しにだけでよかった。嫌になってる。
Next on the list is the experienced you and the inexperienced me at number 6. Don't you think it's so satisfying to pull the baddest gal on the block and the man-dem trying to steal your gal cause they can't understand what sort of reverse riz game you used in getting her? I know you can't relate, bro. Fact check, I also can't relate to this. However, this is the situation this red-cheeked protagonist finds himself in. If you think this isn't about his fluttering face, then I must recommend therapy.
いいよシャワー浴びてくるはずいけど
After failing a game, Ryuto, who is a gloomy boy nobody wants to hang out with, is forced to confess his feelings to the most beautiful girl in the class, Runa. However, the white flag in this is that both of them are very different people in their personalities and ideologies about love and romance. Experienced you and inexperienced me is like a romantic guidebook for dummies who can't process the mechanism of feelings without blushing like a girl. Runa is expressive and seasoned in the art of love, while our poor guy's just trying to figure out how to hold hands without feeling like he's in a wrestling match. It's a role reversal that gives us some hilarious and heart-swelling moments. Brief disclaimer, you're a 10 out of 10 and we're glad to have you here, Pookie. Anime Ecchi is not pregnant, but you know we always deliver. It's our job to give the best top list, but how about you make us a 10 out of 10 channel by gracing us with your top-notchness when you hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for that. Ooh. Heading back on track, Kubo won't let me be invisible, so she stalks her way to 5th place. Being so hidden that even your reflection ignores you is Shindo's power. This story follows our protagonist, Shindo, a high schooler who's so forgettable that even his reflection does a double take when he walks by. And then we have Kubo, that one girl who's determined to make him visible. Their relationship takes an interesting dynamic considering their different personalities. Kubo might be outgoing and confident, but Shindo's like that one friend who's really cool but never wants to post on Instagram. To sum it up, he's just happy to be there, even if no one notices. Watching Kubo bring Shindo out of his shell leads to a roller coaster of hilarious moments and awkward romantic situations, even if it mostly involves her yelling, panicking, and even stalking him. In 4th place, we have the quintessential quintuplets. Alright, I know this title's about girls being obsessed with unpopular boys, but what happens when quintuplets are obsessed with just one poor and very fortunate boy? Drama? Hell yeah. Chaos? Hell yeah. Petty fights? A bit. Love quadrilateral? You can bet on it to be entertaining. This story follows Futaro. One day, he's living a normal introverted life, and the next day, he has to tutor 5 girls and make sure they pass their exams with the best grades. Of course, sparks fly barely an episode into the anime as Futaro's caught up in a whirlpool of emotions, trying to figure out which of them he really likes. It's like he's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With his heart. Believe in the heart of the cards and hope it's not a trap. The dynamic is hilarious. One moment he's trying to do his job, and the next he's dodging love confessions. Let's not forget the fact that these girls are obsessed with him.
プールに誘ってくれて嬉しかった。暑いけど平気。日焼け止め持ってきたんだ。使う？私にも塗ってほしいな。この二人は本気だ！
Making it to the top 3, we have teasing Mr. Takagi. In summary, this anime is about who's a better prankster. But on a deeper level, we have a heartwarming romance story. Nishikata is your average awkward middle school guy who's just trying to survive the school year without having a meltdown. But wait, he's got a huge crush on his classmate, Takagi, who happens to be a master tease and might also have a degree in the art of embarrassment. Seriously, this girl could teach a class on the art of playful torment and joke her way out of police custody. Their playful banter is reminiscent of classic anime couples like Inuyasha and Kagome, but with less fighting and more giggles. Nishikata's attempts to one-up Takagi and beat her at her pranking fort only make him end up looking like a complete goof while being unable to confess his feelings. Bro's love life is like a game of dodgeball, except for the fact that the ball hits him in the face every time. Nonetheless, this rom-com will make you laugh till you drop and keep you on the edge of your seat before the last episodes of Attack on Titan drop. Shifting gear, but in this same category, Aoya sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. Aoya is beautiful, talented, and admired by everyone around her, but it turns out that every idol has someone she has eyes on. And for Aoya, she's got a secret crush on her solo classmate, Kiyotaka. He's bland with nothing special about him, so he fits the unpopular boy trope, but instead of Aoya confessing her feelings like a normal person, she opts for the most confusing approach imaginable by hiding her emotions in Russian. She basically acts like a secret agent in the world of high school romance. But what makes an interesting plot twist is that Kiyotaka can understand Russian, so Aoya has herself in a sweet mix. The subtitled moments are hilarious, and honestly, they make you wish you had an Aoya in your life, because who wouldn't want a friend who keeps their feelings wrapped up in a cute cryptic language? Finally, in first place, more than a married couple, not lovers. There's only a number of things high school students care about in their school year. For these students, it's a project that prepares them for marriage, leaving them with high hopes to get paired with their crush. Typically, everyone wants Minami, who's the hottest boy in school, but when our protagonist Jiro is nothing of the sort, his childhood crush eventually ends up paired with Minami while he watches from the sidelines. With that, our main characters Jiro and Akari are forced to live together as a practice for a marriage program while cooking up plans to split Shiori and Minami for their personal interests. It's like being put in a reality dating show where the only prize is your sanity and not killing each other. Their relationship dynamic is both awkward and sweet, showcasing a romance that shines through forced proximity. The school project easily becomes a love hotel with a ridiculous premise where nobody gets who they want except Jiro and Aki, who slowly grow into loving each other. I know you enjoyed this as much as I did, but here's the catch. Let me know in the comments what list you'd like to see us do next and which anime should have been on this list. On that note, that's a wrap, weebs. You've made it this far, so like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tea. Thanks for watching, and have a great